Guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. So today we're back on the pay to win account. A lot of people have been asking about the Abyssal Expedition. So how are casuals doing in this one? So let's take a quick look at the Abyssal Expedition. So looking at our formations, we've started spreading out in the second zone. Boom, as you can see, we are pretty well entrenched. We came up here, down here, stacked at the boss. Same here, we came down, up here, stacked at the boss, getting ready for the next zones. We have not started attacking the bosses that lead into the next zones as of yet, just for the simple fact that you want to amass quite a few relics. So looking at where I am, so I am currently an Earl, just like most of my guild is at this point. We're acquiring Blessed Essence, so we're actually saving up these Essence. So once you do acquire the rank of Earl, there is one priority that you really want to go ahead and get, and that is getting all of your villages up to Town 2, so up to those tier 5s. Tier 5s are where you're going to hold the bulk of your villages. So roughly when you get up to 35 or 40 villages, right now we're at 35, you want probably 60 to 70% of those to be the tier 5s. The other 5 to 10 will be tier 6s, some 7s, but ultimately, even if you hold all tier 5 bases, you'll get a ton of essence and you'll get a ton of elite relics, which you can get essentially stacked up. You can sell the ones you're not utilizing, but you can build up your blessed relics very fast. Even if I had 35 level tier 5s, it makes a big difference. Putting 2 or 3 tier 6s in there, maybe even a tier 7, definitely worth it. As you guys know, I play a Pather role in the Abyssal Expedition. So ultimately, when you get to the Earl rank, acquire 4 legendary blessed relics. That is right, guys. Whatever core you went, whether it was Celerity, whether it was Might, you want to take this straight to 4 legendary blessed relics. That is exactly where you want to be. Once you get all 4 of those, then you'll actually drop back right here to this one, reach level 3 with all core relics. So again, the big focus here with legendary, 4 legendary relics, even less than that. I just got my first legendary relic right here. With the very first legendary relic, even before I had it, my team is taking tier 5s already. No problem between both teams because I am all Celerity. If you notice, Might, I don't have any. In the Fortitude, I don't have any. Sorcery, I don't have any. Substance, I don't have any. That is really the focus, was building all the way to tier 4. Once we get this to 4, we'll buy 1, 2, 3, 4 of our relics here. Once we have all 4 of those relics, then we'll take this one to 3, or probably the first we'll take this one to 3, because I do have my support roles in there. And then we'll go ahead and take probably the tank role or the might role in there, depending which one. But ultimately, guys, they all have to go to level 3 once you get to this point. So you will level them up, primarily looking at taking this tree up to level 4, which is what you want, guys, right here. Acquire 4 legendary blessed relics. That is the first thing you want to focus on once you hit this Earl level, making sure, 1, you get the tier 5s, which is going to feed into the essence to get those legendary blessed relics. So let's see how we're doing on the leaderboards, guys. Remember, we are casuals with the black heart. We are not the little purple heart. So it looks like casuals is doing pretty well there. Kilby Bros is always a little bit behind us on this one, if not ahead of us. It kind of does go back and forth. Looking down here, we were, there you go. We were the first there, which is that little dark heart. We were the second here. Kilby Rose and casuals, 3 of the casual guilds in there. Very cool. Cloud in the back right there. And then casuals was here with Cloud in the back as well, getting level 4 core relics. Still have to get level 5 core relics, occupy the large cities, which we don't really focus on the large cities until the boss dies. That's really until the last day or 2 of the Abyssal Expedition, when you really have those relics truly maxed. It's not too difficult to take a large city, especially if you have another player to take them with. So there's no reason to really race to get them down. Same with this. I mean, you get 50 diamonds, all 5 of them have to be completed. So ultimately, we're stacking our relics. If you don't, so this is kind of the other side. So we'll look right up here at the boss. The problem that you'll find is if you do not stack your relics. Essentially, we took out the camps, boom, boss is still at 100%, Oscar is still at 100%. We do not want to attack him right now because essentially, if you attack too early, you're burning through stamina really, really fast. If you attack a little bit later, you can not only save some of your stamina, is once you burn this hero down, so once you burn this boss down and the boss dies, you're going to have a lot of opportunity right here. Look at it, guys. Look how thick and how dense all of these cities are, all of these tier 5s are. There's going to be more than enough for everyone, and you'll have more stamina to go through here. Very, very easy. Pushing right down here, as you can see, our little connecting beam. Coming right down to fight Oden. And I think he's over on this corner. Yep, coming down to fight Oden. So essentially, guys, we're going to be getting through, killing Titus out, making our way as quick as we can right to Oden, doing the same here, stacking up against Oden, making sure that we have all of our relics built, burning him down really quickly, and then coming right down here to take out our buddy Aziz, so we can actually kill him out pretty quick. And like I was saying a little bit earlier, is if you lag a little bit, so if you take a little bit of time to get your relics, to develop your relics, to build your relics, ultimately when you're building the boss or when you're fighting the boss, you want to be roughly 4.4. So have level 4 unlocked. 4 relics when you're attacking the boss is usually the minimum. Again, this way you're not going to go ahead and burn through all of your stamina very, very quickly. It is going to be well worth it to wait, guys. You have to pace yourself. Remember, even looking here, we have, look at that. We have 12 days left, guys. We're stacked up against the second boss. We still have 12 more days. Once you get through the next boss, it might take 2 or 3 days. We're on Oden. You get a couple more bosses. You get down. You get a couple boss kills in. Very, very efficient. And that's really the big thing to focus on, is the efficiency of going through the Abyssal Expedition. Because if you're trying to take towns and cities, if you're trying to take tier 5s, tier 6s, and they're in red, you're having a lot of difficulty, you're burning a lot of stamina to try to get those. If you fail on getting those, not only do you lose all your stamina, but somebody else could possibly take it. But it is a collective effort, so you can definitely utilize that. But ultimately, if you're not strong enough to take the tier 5s, the tier 6s, make sure you wait to take them. There's no reason to burn out your teams, no reason to burn through all of your stamina. Just wait till you're stronger, guys. I cannot stress that enough. Wait until you are stronger, and it will pay dividends in return. So guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. That is how we are doing in the Abyssal Expedition. Super psyched. It is one of my absolute favorite events in AFK Arena. I know a lot of people dread it. A lot of people love it. Kind of a love-hate relationship with the Abyssal Expedition, but ultimately I absolutely love it. It's a very, very cool feature. I like the hunting fields as well. I think it's a big addition to the game. So again, guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.